What it do, man? Welcome back to the table where everybody eat. Y'all know what's happening, man. Drop a comment below, hashtag everybody eat 2025. If it's your first time to the channel, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Drop a like for your boy, get me in the algorithm, and then you drop a comment below, hashtag everybody eat 2025. We about to get into it and talk about ticker symbol TEM, Tempus AI. Now, a lot of you may have heard about this company as of late because Nancy Pelosi got some call options on this along with Amazon and Google. But this one here caught everybody's attention because it's not a profitable company. Nobody really was talking about it. And all of a sudden, she got in the money calls with a strike price of 20 bucks, I believe, for January 2026. So ever since then, this stock has been on a tear. Speaking of, let me show you guys real quick how long I've been aware of this stock, Tempus AI. So as you see here, this is my free Facebook group. It's a private group. So because we don't want to deal with any spammers or any bots and things of that nature, the link will be in the description below. But this here is from the Facebook group where on January 21st, the day that it was announced about Nancy Pelosi, I said that we been knew about Tim before Nancy Pelosi, as I mentioned this stock in November 2024. Thanks to her, we know to keep buying Tempus AI all 2025. So as you see here, on November 20th, 2024, I said I found a healthcare technology company that may disrupt the medical industry. Tempus AI focused on bringing artificial intelligence and machine learning to healthcare. Then it goes on. And on that same day when I posted that, Tempus AI was currently trading at $56.80. But this screenshot here, where Tempus AI was $35.15, that was the price it closed at the night before the news came out with Nancy Pelosi. And as you see in the pre-market the next day, it was already up 21%, a good $7.54, trading at $42.69 in that pre-market the day after the big announcement. So if we get back to Tempest AI, they closed today on February 6, 2025 at $64.99. They was actually down 6% on the day after reaching highs somewhere around $71, if I'm not mistaken. They are now trading in the aftermarket or on post-market after hours at $66.59, up a good 2.46%. So as I mentioned, Tempest AI is a healthcare technology company that provides services like advanced molecular diagnostics, access to a vast de-identified clinical and molecular data library, and AI-powered analytical tools. Its customer base includes healthcare providers, pharmaceutical companies, and researchers. So this company here has been having a whole bunch of news that was coming out. I'm gonna give you guys a lot of it real fast. I'm not gonna try to hold you up, but I am trying to give a lot of people an in-depth synopsis and breakdown of Tempest AI and what they actually do. On December 17th, the company announced that the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services will allow reimbursement for assessments of cardiac dysfunction using the Tempest ECG AF algorithm. The ECG AF is an FDA authorized medical technology that will be impacted by the new Centers of Medicaid and Medicare Services decision. This decision will allow hospitals to adopt Tempest technology for identifying at risk or for identifying patients at risk of atrial fibrillation. Cardiovascular diseases are a leading cause of death around the globe, which is why it's crucial to identify patients at high risk for undiagnosed heart disease. This alone will increase the accessibility and adoption of the company's AI-powered technology, contributing to a projected $700 million in total revenue for 2024, which will represent a 32% growth year-over-year basis. And then right after that, the company announced that they have secured agreements for in-network provider status with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois, California, and Evolon Healthcare Solutions, a laboratory benefit manager. Tempest is also participating provider with Blue Cross Blue Shield North Carolina, South Carolina, Vermont, Capital Blue Cross, and CareSource in 4 markets. It's part of the agreement with Avalon. Patients now having access to these insurance plans will also have access to Tempest testing as a participating provider. The CEO said that we are incredibly excited by this new Medicare ruling, combined with the FDA clearance earlier this year. that has substantially lowered the barrier for clinicians to broadly adopt innovative technologies like ECG AF to tackle undiagnosed cardiovascular disease. But hold up, there's more. They also announced the company is developing its first whole genome sequencing test, XH. This test marks Tempest's first foray into adopting whole genome sequencing as a platform supporting clinicians with the detection of all clinically relevant variants and advancing the landscape of personalized therapy, specifically in excuse me, hematological oncology. And that's primarily what this company originally was involved with, cancer and oncology, which I'll get into that later on as I break down how the CEO actually started this business and what inspired him. Now, I know I just gave you guys a whole bunch of information. There's more, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dive into the charts. So as we jump into the chart, we are currently trading at $66.60 in the after hours, and that is under the $67 prior resistance from months back. Now, or I guess I could say weeks back, but months and weeks back, this has been a very volatile stock going up as high as 80, 90, almost $100 in pre-markets and after hours down to the low 30s. So if I was to trade this stock right about now, I will wait to see the price action to see if we get a pullback to that $58 mark, $59 mark or so. And if we do get a pullback there, that would be where I consider an entry, but my ideal entry would be around the $52.57, which is roughly $10 higher than where the stock was at that pre-market morning after Nancy Pelosi disclosed her call options that she got on Tempus AI. Other than that, I'm going to DCA into this stock because I'm believing that they are going to disrupt this game and innovate it a lot more. And I will give you the bull case theory on that with some of the recent news that this company had. On February 3rd, the company announced it had completed its acquisition of Ambry Genetics, a genetic testing company that strives to improve health by understanding the relationship between genetics and disease. The acquisition aims to leverage the powers of technology to expand Tempus AI testing capabilities for inherited cancer risk and complement its strategy of using data to advance clinical and scientific innovation. The company has paid $375 million in cash and $225 million in shares at closing. Of this, $100 million is subject to a lockup agreement until 1 year post the transaction. The CEO feels this acquisition complements our strategy of leveraging diagnostics and data to drive innovation, further strengthening our ability to deliver cutting-edge solutions to clinicians, patients, and life science companies. We are excited to welcome Ambry to the Tempest team as we work together to improve patient outcomes and transform treatment journeys through the power of technology. And then prior to that, which is right before Nancy Pelosi disclosed her position, on January 21st, the company announced the national launch of Olivia, which is an AI-enabled personal health concierge app. Olivia helps to empower patients by fetching their health-related data onto one central location and leveraging advanced AI to provide actionable insights. By centralizing health data and making it accessible and actionable through AI, Olivia helps patients keep all of their data onto a unified platform. Patients will have the ability to connect to over 1,000 health systems through electronic health record integration, sync data through health devices, and even manually update their health records. This data, organized into a dynamic timeline, can then be shared with a patient's care team. I like Olivia. Olivia is also capable of leveraging AI to allow patients to ask questions about their records, summarize health information, and receive responses based on their data. Oh, wow. It can also connect to external sources for personalized insights. At Tempest, our goal has always been to improve patient outcomes by harnessing the power of data and AI. Now, as AI becomes increasingly integrated into healthcare, tools like Olivia will be essential in helping patients understand and navigate their care. This app goes beyond organizing information. It's a proactive partner empowering patients to steer their health with confidence and clarity. Now, this is sweet. I like that. Yeah, I really, really like that. I think they also have another app or something of that nature. Let me. I think it's right. Because I believe with me doing homework. I'm sorry for kind of going down a rabbit hole real quick, but this is more in-depth detail for anyone really want to invest in this company. I think they partnered, or maybe that's another company of mine I looked into. No, but I believe they are partnering with a company called Personalis. Personalis, almost like personal with IS. I'll put it down below, basically what the name of the company is. That's one company I believe they're working with, but they also have like an app or something I believe that they announced called like Tempest One. Yes, I had to look it up for you guys because I got to give you guys this information. So on January 14th, the company unveiled a suite of new transformative capabilities available in Tempest One, the company's generative AI assistant. Tempest One, the company's generative AI-enabled clinical assistant, is designed to revolutionize patient care and precision medicine by offering data-driven decision support in the clinic as well as evolving research to bring new drugs to the market. Using Tempest proprietary large language model, agent infrastructure, Tempest One processes unstructured healthcare data for improving clinical research and care. Tempest One's latest iteration includes four breakthrough generative AI powered capabilities that leverage LLMs to derive insights from the said unstructured data. So, man, the bullish case is just going on and on with this company. And this is the final take I have for you guys to get out of here, which is how Tempest Company was founded. Tempest, a company founded by Eric Lefkowski in 2015, emerged from a personal journey when his wife was diagnosed with breast cancer. This experience highlighted a crucial gap in the healthcare system. Despite the advanced tools available to medical professionals, there was a lack of connection between patient data and clinical outcomes. Inspired by this, Lefkowski's vision was to create a platform that will make medical tests intelligent by linking them to a vast database of patient outcomes, enhancing the ability to make informed healthcare decisions. Tempest has since evolved into a leader in the healthcare technology space, transforming the diagnostic and treatment process by integrating artificial intelligence, massive data repositories, and advanced genomics. The core mission of Tempest is to shift the focus of medical tests from static snapshots of a patient's condition to dynamic data-driven insights. The company's genomic division goes beyond traditional testing by leveraging genetic information to provide actionable insights on treatments that have been effective for patients with similar genetic profiles. This combination of cutting-edge technology and vast data sets has enabled Tempest to become the largest cancer testing company in the U.S., partnering with more than half of the country's oncologists and reaching millions of patients. A key differentiator for Tempest is its massive database, which includes over 200 petabytes, yada, 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 yada. I'm not too sure what a lot of that stuff means and whatnot, but we're going to get to the bullish part and when it comes down to making some money. While oncology remains the company's focal point, Tempest has expanded its platform to other areas of medicine, such as cardiology, neurology, and rare diseases. This expansion underscores the company's commitment to refining the diagnostic test and remaining at the forefront of medical innovation. Tempest has also developed strong partnerships with over 2,400 hospitals and 19 of the 20 largest pharmaceutical companies, solidifying its role in both advancing clinical treatments and supporting drug development. So they have partnerships with over 2,400 hospitals and 19 of the 20 largest pharmaceutical companies. Man, their money, their revenue is gonna. It should. I'm not saying it's going. It should, should, should increase significantly from here. Despite its success, though, Tempest faces challenges, particularly with the availability of targeted therapies. While a genomic test can identify mutations in patients' genetic codes, the number of therapies targeting these mutations remain limited, raising concerns about the immediate impact of some of its offerings. Additionally, Tempest is still operating at a loss. In its first earnings report, the company generated 166 million in revenue, but profitability remains elusive, with analysts projecting that it may not be achieved until 2025. Well, hello, we are in 2025. Tempest's business model is centered around three main segments: genomics, data services, and AI applications. We're going to jump down again to some more money making potential. One of the company's most notable achievements is its AI powered data analysis, which not only aids healthcare providers, but also supports pharmaceutical and biotechnology companies in drug discovery and clinical trial design. Tempus collaborations with top pharmaceutical companies and its contracts, valued at over $900 million, highlights its integral role in accelerating the development of new treatments. So, looking ahead, Tempest envisions a future where every medical test is intelligent and connected to a growing database of patient outcomes. Despite the challenges of limited target therapies and the need for profitability, the company's strong growth trajectory, vast data assets, and deep industry partnerships position it for long-term success. Tempest's continued expansion into new medical areas and its increasing revenue base indicate substantial future potential. In fiscal year 2024, Tempest reported $693 million in revenue, which is a 30% increase from the previous year. The company's core genomics and data service businesses are performing well, and the pending acquisition of Ambry Genetics is not pending anymore. They have acquired Ambry Genetics, is expected to further fuel growth. Tempest is projected to generate $963 million in revenue by 2025, with a target of $1.17 billion by 2026. As the company approaches profitability, it is well positioned to continue innovating and leading the AI-driven precision medicine space. Tempest offers an attractive investment opportunity, especially if its stock price stabilizes, allowing investors to enter at more favorable levels. So that's what I have for you guys on Tempest AI. Stay tuned as I will continue to do deep dive on this company because I'm looking to invest in them heavily, heavily this year in 2025, along with Palantir. But that's what I plan on doing. That's not financial advice. I appreciate you guys for tapping into this video. Stay tuned for the next one. We out.